Hi, I'm Lucy Aitken. I'm Managing Editor of Case Studies at Warc. These case studies show us how to use data and tech as tools for growth. Sick Kids built a new hospital in Toronto by expanding their donor base and raising $1 billion. Next we go down under with the Central Coast of Australia. This tourist body used data analysis to segment its audience and separate claimed from actual behaviour. That boosted tourism revenue by more than 22%. Finally, we come to Diageo's Marketing Catalyst programme. This took a gold, Best New Learning and Best Use of Data at this year's awards. The programme controls global spending, embeds marketing effectiveness into Diageo's culture and focuses teams on creative excellence. Let's take a look at these winners in more detail.
Donations had slowed for a $1 billion building project at Toronto's Hospital for Sick Children, known as Sick Kids. The charity behind the project forecast a $300 million shortfall if it stuck to conventional fundraising methods. A radical approach was adopted to attract more donors and differentiate the charity. The 4-year strategy aimed to give Sick Kids the visual identity and energetic personality of a sports performance brand to draw in male donors without alienating existing supporters. Rousing TV ads showed children and supporters actively working for the cause. Advertising messages were localised in different parts of Toronto to make residents feel more likely to give or raise money. And heavy use of outdoor media made the campaign hard to miss across parts of Toronto.
And let us set you free, we undeniable.
Research showed the rebranded charity gained awareness and greater share of wallet versus its competitor set. After a dip in its 3rd year, the campaign was back on track to meet the $1 billion fundraising target by year 4. Australia's Central Coast had always been a draw for the inhabitants of nearby Sydney, but the area developed a down-market reputation and tourists were staying away. The Central Coast set out to win back visitors from Sydney, particularly from the empty nester and Generation X demographics. An initial phase set up multiple web ads to market the coast in different ways to generate revenue and research the most popular positioning. When the idea that the coast could offer a little adventure proved the most successful with Sydney residents, the campaign focused its resources behind this approach, using TV, digital, social, outdoor, native advertising and PR as channels. Tourism revenues responded to the campaign by growing 22.7%, bringing an estimated $240 million Australian dollars of additional tourism revenue into the area. In 2016, Diageo committed to delivering £100 million of incremental profit from marketing within 3 years by making its working methods more effective and accountable. The approach was applied to brands in Diageo's portfolio, such as Guinness, Baileys and Smirnoff, and across both the mature and developing markets in the Americas, Africa and Australia that the company's brands are sold in. Data approaches were standardised across Diageo's marketing teams, and some key steps were taken to embed a culture of effectiveness across the company. These steps included the use of Marketing Catalyst, a bespoke tool to advise marketers on how to make marketing spend more effective, and the promotion of Creative Sparks, a program to refocus staff on the kind of creative excellence demonstrated by the company's award-winning advertising for Guinness. It is estimated this approach to Diageo's brand portfolio produced more than twice its £100 million target of incremental profit and returned its investment 16 times over.
You can read all those papers, including Diageo, Sick Kids and Central Coast of Australia, along with all the 2020 winners and entrants at warc.com.